Hey everybody, it's Daddy142014 PG, and we're back taking a look at MLB 12, the show for PS Vita. I know a lot of people have been asking me, oh, you've been off the Vita grind, when are you going to come back? So, well, the answer is today. I know I've been off the grind for a little bit, but we're back at it Vita style. Let's take a look at MLB 12, the show, and see if it's a game that you should have in your collection. Remember to like and subscribe and leave comments below. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. You can see the swipe button here, so it does utilize touch features. And right off the get-go, you see that. So let's just jump in. You can show the touch mechanics here. You can just swipe up and down. Or you can use the D-pad, which I really like. It gives you the options. You don't have to use the touchscreen, like some games do force you to do. So let's just go through the modes here. We have Exhibition, Road to the Show, which is pretty straightforward. It's in all the show games, and if you haven't played it, you need to check it out. You have Franchise, Season, Practice Modes, and Home Run Derby. If we go over a little bit more, we got our game rooms, our leaderboards, MLB News, Vaults, Game History, Announcements, Gamer Card. You have your new features, so your front end online, your game, your user settings, which do come in handy, but we'll talk about that later. Your My Sliders, game controls, roster control, create player, one of my favorite features in all sports games. Edit your player, credits, and just moving over a little bit more, your save, load, your delete, and your save live roster. So let's just go ahead and jump into an exhibition match and talk about some of the pros and cons of this game. While we're doing that, obviously I got to be Toronto. I am from Toronto, so I have to represent. Man, the Blue Jays were good back in their heyday, but today they're just not up to snuff. I know everybody has your team, so let me know. If you're a baseball fan, what's your team? Leave it in the comments below. I'm interested to know. One of the other things I really like about this game here is the ability to mix and match your uniforms. So you can just put on one top, put on a different set of pants, and throw a different hat on. So you can really mix and match everything. Anyways, we're going to go up against the St. Louis Cardinals here. Now, is this game for you? If you're a fan of baseball games and you're a fan of the MLB, the show, you probably wouldn't have a question in the first place to begin with. You've probably already picked it up. But what is a highlight of this game, in my opinion, is going to have to be the crossplay functionality. Someone who has this game for the PS3 can simply throw it on their PS Vita and pick it up and go play it anywhere. And what I really like is that this is very close to a direct port. So you're not really losing too much by throwing it onto your Vita and taking it on the go, so it really utilizes that cross-play, I believe, actually properly. But as for direct port, while the graphics are really, really good, there's also a however, and I'm going to talk about that when I can actually show it to you. Now, we talked about this does utilize the front touch. It doesn't utilize the rear touch, and that's one of my downsides. So I'm going to talk about the graphics right off the get-go because you can see it. The 2D mapping is just horrible. I'm talking PS2. They put so much intensity into developing the character models that the character models came out absolutely phenomenal. You look at them, and that's your main focus point. So you try to stray away from looking at the other things if you don't pay attention to that detail. And it looks really good because you'll see the character models and it can be deceiving. But when you actually pick up this game and put it in your hands, you'll notice it. You'll look at the environment and you'll say, that's just terrible. See, the thing about other games like FIFA is they try and do a little bit of a split. Yes, every Vita game focuses on the character model, but they try and bring out the 2D as well. This game, it seems like they just strictly focused on the character models, and that was pretty much it. So that's one of my downsides, I have to say. While it's a very good-looking game, and maybe even one of the best-looking games, it also does have downsides to it, and you will notice it when you pick up and play the game. Now, guys, I'm not a baseball fanatic, so I'm probably not going to do good. So bear with me here, but I just want to demonstrate some of the mechanisms to you. Again, like I said, if you're a fanatic of the series, this is a definite pickup, I believe. Hardcore fans and newcomers will all be able to play the game alike. Now, when you start the game by default, now I've changed the settings around. What will happen is you won't control the outfield. They'll basically be auto-played for you, so when you're pitching and someone hits the ball, they'll go ahead and throw it to first for you and do all that stuff for you. So it makes the game really easy to newcomers in the series. However, to fanatics and guys who want to try and go for that coveted, triple play and all that kind of stuff like that, they're not going to be able to do that unless, and this is where the user settings come in, you go into the user settings and take off the assistance from the outfield. And you'll notice that I've already done that. Again, I'm not very good at this baseball game. I picked it up more just to see what it was like. If you're not a fan of baseball series, but you simply just want to give it a try, I was just renting it, or if a friend has it, give it a playthrough first before going ahead and spending, oh, I broke the bat, spending that $40. Now, one of the other things I really like about this is they introduced this thing called ball physics, I believe it's called. And what that does is essentially just gives you that, a little bit, the curve on the ball, or, the turn when you hit it. Apologize for my cough there. I'm trying to see if we can actually hit one here. If I go 3 up and 3 down. Pitching, I'm actually good at, guys. Batting, not so much. Again, I'm more one of those casual players. I'll get MLB The Show simply just to try it out and see what it's like. But I won't obviously get it. I'm not a purchaser. But with the the amount of modes that it has to offer in here, your online play, your cross play, all that good stuff, I can definitely see it being worth a purchase if you are a fan or even a casual fan of the series. Jose Batista, you better get one. There we go. Could be a home run, maybe, maybe not. Oh no, it's going to be a fly ball out. So 3 up, 3 down. But this is actually kind of nice, guys. I won't drag on the video, and I'll get an opportunity to show you some of the pitching mechanisms. And maybe, hopefully, some of the outfield. Now, again, remember, I've gone ahead and changed the settings, so I control the outfield. Initially, when you play the game, you won't be able to. This dot there, guys, shows where he thinks the pitch is going to come. So you can choose between your 4 pitches. And then what's nice is you can actually choose exactly, precisely where you want to put it. So it gives you a little bit more accuracy and makes pitching a heck of a lot easier, I believe. Now, I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing for you hardcore fans that are out there. Oh, he missed it. Should have had that, wasn't paying attention there. So you can also use the joystick or the touchscreen or the analog to control where you want to put the pitch exactly. There we go. See if we can strike this guy out. Actually, no, I'm going to see if I can give him a hit, just so I can show you guys some of the outfield or play mechanics and whatnot. Again, nothing uniquely different. It is standard to your PS3 controllers. There we go. Oh, no one's running to first. Oh, there we go. Anyway, so that was just a little bit of a first look. Again, looking at the character models, graphically, it's a phenomenal game. Gameplay-wise, I believe that hardcore fans will have the opportunity to play it and really enjoy it with that cross-play functionality as long as you adjust the settings. Newcomers, it does make the game fairly easy. Remember, if you saw a mode that you specifically want to see, remember to let me know, and I'll try and adjust that in a future video. Now, just for a little bit of a special announcement aside from that, I had a FIFA contest, and for those of you who are part of it, I'm going to put out a video tomorrow with your names in that hat and picking out the winner. So be sure to check into that, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. I will have more Vita stuff coming for you guys. But other than that, guys, this has been Daddy1424, and like usual, peace, love.